Man, you better count your blessings, homie. You better count them things, dog pound. Because situations could get ugly for you if you make the wrong decisions. I say if you make the wrong decisions, like Mr. Brooks did. Darrell Brooks received 6 consecutive life sentences, plus more than 700 additional years in prison for the Waukesha Christmas parade attack. Oh, man. My man was sentenced to a life in prison without possibility of extended supervision or Wednesday for driving his SUV into a crowd of Christmas parade attendees in Waukesha, Wisconsin last November, killing 6 people and wounding dozens more. Brooks, 40 years old, was found guilty by a jury last month on all 76 counts stemming from the 2021 Christmas parade attack, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide with the use of a dangerous weapon. On Wednesday, following 2 days of impassioned statements from victims and family members, Judge Jennifer Darrell imposed the statutorily mandated sentence, ordering Brooks to serve a life sentence without possibility or extended supervision for each of the 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide with the use of a dangerous weapon. The sentences were run consecutively, and the judge said, oh, God. Consecutive sentences. God, dog. So he just gonna be bones up in that motherfucker. He just gonna be bones up in that motherfucker, boy. He said he had mental health issues, man, but them folks ain't hearing that shit. Them folks ain't hearing that shit. They copyright disclaimer. They ain't hearing that shit, nigga.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Darrell E. Brooks, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information.
And there you just heard a Wisconsin judge announcing a jury's decision finding Darrell Brooks guilty on all counts stemming from last year's Christmas parade attack.
6 people were killed, dozens of others injured when Brooks drove his SUV into the crowd that lined the streets for the annual parade there. CNN's Josh Campbell joins us now. So Josh, explain the jury's decision here.
Well, this jury decision came after a truly tragic and unusual trial. Tragic because of the number of victims that you mentioned there. 6 killed, dozens and dozens injured. Unusual because we saw the suspect, the defendant here, actually representing himself. He previously had an attorney, fired that attorney, withdrew a insanity defense, and decided to represent himself. And we saw 3 weeks of this unusual trial where he was often combative with the judge, with witnesses, with the prosecutor. At times, the judge had to actually move him to a separate courtroom because he became so disruptive. Yesterday, during closing arguments, he appealed to the jury, saying that he didn't intend to do this, but the jury ultimately deciding that, yes, this act was intentional. He was found guilty on 6 counts of intentional homicide, as well as a host of other charges. It's worth noting that those counts of intentional homicide require a mandatory life sentence. Now, we just heard moments ago from some of the victim family members speaking to the press about today's verdict, including the son of Jenny Sorensen, one of the victims killed that day. Take a listen.
In the morning, my 5-year-old daughter came up to me and handed me this necklace with my mom's ashes in it, and she told me to take my mom with us for the sentencing. So she was with us today, and I just want to thank everyone for what they did today. And one last thing, my mom always used to tell us when we were kids in our family that she always said, angels watch over you guys. So I just want to say angels watch over you guys and turn on those blue lights tonight.
Now, prosecutors thanked the jury for their verdict in this case, saying that justice was served. But, of course, the officials here also noting that nothing can bring back the loved ones of these family members that are here today, including the 6 that were killed, the dozens and dozens that were injured. It's worth noting that some of the people who were injured that day are still recovering from those injuries.
Wow, man, that's messed up. That is so messed up. But Darren Brooks, you fucked up, dog. You fucked up, but then when act like crazy up in court, then you gone, nigga. You will never see daylight. Never. It's fucked up, man. If I was them, I want the family to kill you. Fuck being rotted. I want to chop your head off. Everybody get a chop at the same time and cook your motherfucking ass, you bitch ass nigga. But anyway, man, this your boy Moose. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You be left in that loop. Fucking mental health interest. You know what the fuck you were doing. Driving your shit in front of a whole bunch of people. Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.